Good morning, Northwood families. I wanted to take a few minutes and share another great book with you today. It is early in the morning. The sun is just coming up, and this is my favorite time of day. So I wanted to share a book with you, and it's entitled After the Fall. After the Fall, How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again. A story by Dan Santak. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day, I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches. But day after day, I kept trying and trying. Boys and girls, when I look at this page, it makes me think about all of us while we're trying to figure out this new online learning. So many times we've been frustrated when we can't log in, or we can't get the video that our teacher wants us to watch in science to pull up, or the quiz won't work right, or social studies won't load. We've all felt like this. But day after day, we keep trying and trying until I got it just right. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. I almost walked away again, but then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. I decided I was going to climb that wall. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time. Until I was no longer afraid. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. And look at how he flew after he got up time after time, boys and girls. And learned how to fly. So, boys and girls and teachers alike, we're having to get up time and time again, fix our mistakes, try something different, and look at things in a different light right now. I want to encourage you to continue getting up again, just like Humpty Dumpty did after the fall. He got back up again, he put what pieces together he could, and he started over. This is kind of what online learning has been like for a lot of us. I want to encourage you to just keep doing your very, very best. Know that your teachers love you and they miss you so, so very much, as so do I. Dr. Donna and Miss Williams, we all miss you tremendously. But boys and girls, we want to encourage you to keep giving it your best. Reach out if you need help. We're happy to help you. Take care, and I'll see you again next week for another Read Aloud.